Good morning and welcome to my talk today on how to unlock your true potential during lockdown. Just having a few technical issues here, so I apologise if I've kept you a few minutes waiting. So let's get started and we'll have a talk and then we'll go on into a hypnotherapy session. So what we will cover today, I'll give you an introduction on lockdown resolutions and what you can unlock during lockdown. Add a comment anywhere if you want to discuss further or want to get back to me. During this talk, we'll be talking about removing limiting beliefs which are holding you back, looking at new habits to help boost your productivity, identifying and making use of resources you have at your disposal, recognising and using your strengths and skills needed to achieve your objectives, taking charge of your emotions in a proactive manner, making them work for you rather than against you, finding ways to motivate yourself to take the necessary actions to achieve your goals, setting goals and objectives, and then we'll finish up with the hypnotherapy session and if you have any questions. So, are you struggling to get through lockdown? All this COVID-19 and uncertainty will certainly be around for a long time in the future, and maybe our lockdown won't even end. So why not use this time to overturn the struggle and tackle all those areas that are currently holding you back from achieving your goals? Together here now this morning, we can look at strategies to help you do this and ultimately find yourself in a stronger and more positive position after lockdown, and more importantly going into 2021 to help you achieve your long-inspired goals. So what we need to do, first strategy is to try and overcome limiting beliefs. Our beliefs can be so powerful, they literally blind us to others' perspectives of reality. Just have a think about the ways you label yourself or how others label you. What do they say specifically and what do you believe without question? These labels you accept about yourself cause you to think and act in a certain way, and they trigger a chain reaction of behaviours which subsequently attract events and circumstances in your life that you're experiencing at the moment. Consider that personal beliefs that you have about different areas of your life. For example, your career, health, relationships, finances, self-development, and any other of those prime areas of your life. So take some time after this talk to identify those limiting beliefs you have in those areas. You need to dig deep and cover the layers. And the more thorough you are, the greater your chances of moving beyond these beliefs into the future. You need to question their validity. For example, how is this belief absurd and ridiculous? And try and weaken it. And once you weaken them, you're now able to begin cultivating empowering beliefs that will move you forward towards your goals. So again, dig deep and ask questions such as, what empowering belief must I begin to cultivate that will make a positive difference in my life? What must I believe in each area of my life in order to reach my goals? What would I need to believe in order to have already achieved my goals? Then we need to look at our habits and changing our habits. We need to adopt new habits and routines that will help boost your productivity. Almost everything we do results from a habit or routine that we have cultivated over a lifetime. Some of these habits are positive and empowering. However, many might very well be sabotaging your success. Again, dig deep and ask yourself some questions. Which of my daily habits are helpful and productive? Which of my daily habits are hurtful and prevent me from getting what I want most in life? So later today, take time to list the type of habits and behaviours you would like to cultivate each day. For example, healthy eating, regular sleep routine, and ones to avoid at all costs. For example, procrastination, making excuses. And this will help us to achieve our goals and objectives. However, before you make a decision to change any habit or behaviour, you first must acknowledge that you're ready and willing to make these changes. Then we need to look at our resources, both our inner resources and our resourcefulness. Once your beliefs and habits are in order, you need to take stock of yourself and identify the resources you have at your disposal to help you to secure the things you most want in life. A resource itself is anything you can make use of to help you achieve your desired outcomes. But it's not always about resources, but often about your resourcefulness in any situation. So we need again to ask questions. What specific resources do I have in this category? What resources might be missing to help me achieve my goals? How can I go about acquiring these missing resources? How can I make best use of the resources I have to achieve my goals? Good examples of resources are critical skills, empowering language, access to knowledge, empowering beliefs, time available, solution-focused questions. And knowing what goals you want to achieve is absolutely essential as you go about building your resource list. Once you have this list, go deeper and pinpoint the strengths and skills that you have at your disposal that you might like to use to achieve your goals and objectives. Thereafter, we need to identify our skills and strengths. Think about strengths that you have at your disposal and the skills you've acquired over a lifetime that could help you move in a better direction. Again, ask yourself, what specific skills do I currently have at my disposal that will help me achieve my desired outcomes? What critical new skills must I master to achieve my goals and objectives? How will I go about developing these skills? Where must I begin? No matter what your goals, there are certain skills that are absolutely essential and necessary. Your thinking skills, social skills, personal skills. And again, you need to break these down and look at the individual skills that will help you get on your journey. Your strengths themselves, they are like deep, thick roots of a tree stump that secure it in the ground against the harsh forces of nature. They are your superpower ability that you can call forth at your time of need to help you break through problems and obstacles. It's critical you become aware and to recognise your best assets. So again, question them. What are my real strengths? What skills have I developed to a high level of proficiency? What talents do I have that I can use to help me achieve my goals? And so on. Then again, we have to overcome our weaknesses. Maybe weaknesses are holding us back. On the opposite side of the scale, these weaknesses, which are areas of our life that we haven't had an opportunity to develop. These are areas we have neglected or simply weren't necessary for us to focus on at the time. But they are not insurmountable. Just like anything we're not familiar with, it simply takes time to learn and familiarise ourselves with a new skill or way of doing something. Over time, it will become a habit. So again, take time to identify your weaknesses in terms of your skills, qualities, knowledge, behaviours, and ask yourself, how can I best overcome these limitations? Who could possibly assist me in these areas? What resources and knowledge might I need to help me overcome them? And so on. Another area we need to look at is our emotions. We need to take charge of our emotions in a proactive manner and make them work for you rather than against you. To be human is to experience a plethora of incredible emotions that add to the depth of our life experience. However, many times we incorrectly interpret our emotions, or we are simply unable to deal with them in an effective way, which consequently leads us down a deep, dark spiral of despair. Emotions are nothing more than our interpretations of reality. Things don't just happen to us. We rather interpret what happens to us in our own unique way and therefore experience a corresponding emotion. Emotions can make or break us. We're emotional creatures, after all, and as emotional creatures we have a responsibility. to take time to learn and manage our emotional patterns so they work for us rather than against us. So it's important you don't get caught up in events or circumstances that don't pan out as you'd expected. Instead, take control of your emotional responses. Learn how to be more emotionally intelligent. Identify your limiting emotions. Example, discomfort, fear, frustration, overwhelm. Keep in mind that on the surface, these emotions do seem rather limiting and unhelpful. However, it's not so much the emotion, but rather our interpretation of that emotion and how we respond that makes the difference. All limiting emotions signify that there's something not working, that you must change something, or that you must start thinking differently about the situation at hand. Now, there are certain emotions, example, confidence, passion, gratitude, happiness, that if cultivated correctly can lead us to a far more fulfilling, enriching and rewarding life. Take time to bring these emotions into your day in ways that will transform your life and the lives of those around you. Not only will they bring you great pleasure to your experience, but also help put you in a state of mind that will help you achieve your long-inspired goals. We need to cultivate emotion. We need to find ways to motivate ourselves to take the necessary actions to achieve our goals. Motivation is an absolute necessity for long-term success. With the motivation, the journey is much more pleasant and fun. However, without it, anything you can do seems like a chore that places an even heavier burden on our shoulders. In order to achieve sustained levels of motivation, you need to cultivate qualities such as responsibility, determination, self-discipline, optimism, enthusiasm. And in addition to these qualities, motivation also requires high levels of energy. If you don't look after your health or you live a destructive lifestyle, then our levels of energy will be very low no matter how much motivation we have. So we must look at enhancing our motivation. For example, laughing, diaphragmatic breathing, empowering physiology, healthy lifestyle, goal setting. They'll all work to help motivate your motivate you in planning your goals and in trying to achieve those goals. And there are many things we do and emotions we experience, such as pessimism, anger, depression, fear, grief, that will immediately deplete our levels of energy and thus our levels of motivation. So watch these areas and watch triggers that bring you there, because then you're just on a downward cycle. So when we look at all these areas of our life, they bring us to a point where we can make our goals. Goal setting in the traditional sense might not be essential for success. However, goal setting of some kind is absolutely necessary as it will help you focus on the most important things that are required to achieve your goals. Many times we set goals that we simply do not end up achieving. There are many reasons why this happens. Low levels of motivation, lack of passion, not enough resources, limiting beliefs, unhelpful habits, inferior level of skills, lack of knowledge or experience, not enough urgency, or emotional turmoil. The areas we covered here earlier today. Literally everything we've discussed in this talk can cause stagnation when it comes to goal achievement, and as a result, it can sabotage your success. So we must look at these areas and ensure that we do not self-sabotage, destroy our goals. So ultimately, by looking at all these areas in our life to become the best possible to face living fully after this lockdown, heading into 2021 and for the rest of your lives. Tomorrow at this time I am doing a talk and hypnotherapy session on empowering goal setting, so you might like to come along and continue if you found this of use today. If you want any further information on any of the aspects that we talked about, just feel free to drop me a message. And if not, just get on making your action plan. Now we will go and we will have a nice hypnotherapy session to help unlock the true you. So sit back, relax, close your eyes, and take a little time out this Saturday just for you. So sit back, close your eyes, feet on the ground, and make sure nothing's around to disturb you. And as you close your eyes, you will begin to notice some changes taking place. The first thing you'll notice is your attention is drawn towards your breathing, and your breathing begins to relax. The next thing you'll notice is you develop the need to swallow as all the muscles around your teeth, gums, and throat relax. And soon you'll begin to feel comfortable, feeling of heaviness develop in your eyes as all the muscles around your eyes begin to feel tired and heavy. So tired and heavy that soon they just want to close down and rest in the gentle, soothing darkness. And imagine that the air around you in the room is full of perfect relaxation, and that you are breathing in that perfect relaxation through your fingers. A strange concept, I know, but just imagine that you're really breathing in perfect relaxation through your fingers. That's right. Imagine also that you're exhaling through your toes. That's right. Breathing in through your fingers and out through your toes. Imagine that each breath is traveling right through your body, and the perfect relaxation that is carried in each breath you breathe is flowing deep into each muscle, cell, and fibre of your body and mind, deeply and easily. Any tension this perfect relaxation should encounter is being pushed out and replaced with a sense of deep comfort and perfect relaxation, so that as you breathe out, you exhale tension and stress out through your toes, and each breath you breathe in through your fingers carries with it this perfect relaxation traveling right through your body and mind. You want change in your life. You have wanted things to be different for a long time. You have wanted to make these changes before, but haven't had any success, or maybe haven't had any success permanently. So you're here today for the best way, the ultimate way, the only true way to make those changes, smash those goals, and forever by simply changing the inside your own mind. You've changed your mind many times before, permanently, so you remember how to do it again. Changing your mind is easy because it is like turning. You've turned many times before. When you were a baby, you learned how to turn. You turned over to have another view, or to relieve discomfort in your body, or simply because you could, or because it was time. Turning is something you have always done. It comes naturally. Since you were an infant, you've learned how to turn in lots of ways, and you've gotten very good at it. You have turned a corner. You now know to turn. It comes naturally to you. You've also turned while walking. Maybe you were going one way and you decided you didn't want to go there, so you just turned around and walked away. Maybe you've turned while dancing. When you did, you saw new things form, a new angle, in a new way, and you liked it. You are realizing how easy it is to turning away from some things, putting them behind you, and turning towards better things, keeping them in front of you. Now you can turn over a new leaf and change your mindset, change the ways you go about them. I wonder if you can remember a time when you changed the way you did something. Maybe something difficult or something significant. You didn't like how things were going, So you stopped. Maybe you started. You were resolute. You wanted results and you got them. You charged forward. You wouldn't look back. You were determined and the old way of being was finished. You said no more. You did that with your own mind and you're doing it again. You make up your mind. You have decided to change. So you put something down and you pick something better up. You flip one switch on and you turn another off. You delete one program and you add another. You push something back and forth. You pull something wonderful, exciting and new forward. You step across the line separating the past from now. You step forward into a new day, across the line, into a whole new way and a better way. You are deciding to turn in a new and beneficial way. Instead of closing off, you turn and accept all the new information that is helpful to your goals. You open up and take them all the way in fully. You take new ideas, new ways of being and doing things that are for the best and highest benefit. So you are open and willing to see things differently. You are way more open to positive influences. You're open to positive influences and they cause you to get up and move your life into freedom, success, into a new way of being, into change, into your new reality. Your new reality is your creation, your goal, and you meet your goal your own way. The old way's over. You make a solid decision. You decide you're not turning back. The old way is done. It is not you anymore. It is finished, and you are resolute. You build a wall inside you, and when you look back, you see nothing but a wall keeping what you don't want away from you. These things you don't want may be thoughts, ideas, beliefs, memories, imprints of anything that was not helping you. These things you don't want. They will be part of your past, a part of your history of who you are, but you're sealing them off so they cannot control or affect you in any way anymore. Now you are creating a new reality and you look happily towards the future. You feel very determined and your determination grows. You are looking forward and moving forward. You feel you're in control and you are in control. You know you are. Your ways of understanding are growing keener than ever. You have an eagle eye and now more than ever you can see what needs to be done. You see what needs to happen next. You know what to do and you make it happen. You're able to see yourself and your thoughts and actions in new ways. Ways that are so clear and everything is obvious and clear and you can see, you can feel, you can hear what needs to be done and you can do it. You feel, see and know the changes you need to make. You understand and you have new wisdom, new clarity and new vision. Everything is obvious. The answers are so simple and the changes you adapt so simple. You're thrilled and excited. You can do this because you didn't know what to do or how or where to turn or when, but now things are different. You know exactly what to do and how to proceed, and you see your goal. It is like a veil has been lifted. You can now see the prize, the goal, so clearly, and seeing it so clearly causes you to want it badly. See your goal now. What you want to be or have to do. See it. Feel it. Feel how good it is to have things exactly as you dreamed. Just feel it. Feel the excitement that you did it, that you created it and made it happen. Your hands are firmly on the steering wheel and you are driving. You are making it happen just as you dreamed. You go where you want to go in body, in mind, in spirit. You are the one. You are it. You make it happen. It's all about you. No one else can do it for you. You make the change. You turn over a new leaf. You just do it because you know it. Must be you who does it. You just do it. Every day, in every way, you make things happen. You are it. It's you and you alone, and you are doing it. There is no one else. You must do it. You are the only one to do it. You feel empowered and powerful. Your own power pours into your consciousness from within. Now you can feel it and access it in a new way. You are powerful because you decide to be. Your mind is made up. It is firmly made up. And with your power, you are changing in a very positive way. Moving forward, and it feels so good. You are so excited because you know this is the time that you will make your dreams come true. You know you are doing it. You're using your mind and body together. Your body and mind are at your command. You are in command and you have the power. You are at the controls. Everything is your decision and you are so powerful and your power is getting stronger every day. You say stop and you say go. You say subtract and you say add. You say no more there. You say more here. You create, you build, you just do it. You know you can do it, so you do. And knowing you can do it causes you to feel very excited. You are feeling very ready. You are like a racehorse ready to charge. You are ready. You feel everything inside, wanting your goal. You are determined and filled with willpower. You feel like you could run a marathon, climb the tallest mountain, and bicycle around the world. You feel your desire building powerfully inside you. Your self-control and your willpower are growing so strong and you are changing your life. You know you have what it takes, you believe it, and you deserve it. You see your goal, you taste it, you feel it, you are ready, and you are biting at the bit to go forward and do whatever it takes. You are like an athlete with all systems on go. And when you come out of this hypnotherapy, you would spring forth and do what you need to do. The power is constantly building inside you. The power inside you is incredible. When you awaken after this session, all you know about your goal and how to attain it will come together, and you will use right actions and words to win. You are a winner, and you are winning your prize, your goal. So you are doing what is needed, what is necessary. You do what you have always wanted. It is your time. The time has come, and it's about you. You see the prize, and your eyes are fixed firmly on the prize, your goal. You are focused, and you want it. You deserve it. You want to win, and you're ready to see results. You want results. You want successful results, and you see successful results. You're able and strong. You can do it. You deserve it. You are a winner. You are powerful. And you can do what needs to be done to change your life. You fix it. You change it. You are in control. You are it. You are the driver. You make it happen. You are the one. There is no one else. You are the one. You are the one with the key to your inner power, and at this moment it is gushing forth. So tap into that power, use it. You have always had that power, and use it and change your life. You are a winner. And all of these thoughts will go deep into your mind and will be able to help you whenever you may need them. All you have to do is recall them, is to imagine yourself killing that goal, using all your power and all your focus, and it's all for you. So let these thoughts go deep, deep into your mind and rest there until the time you need them. So in a moment, I will count from 1 to 5, and when I reach 5, you can open your eyes. 1, your mind and body are perfectly in tune together. 2, you're now beginning to alert yourself. 3, you're more aware of everything going on around you. 4, you're now becoming more and more alert. And 5, you can now open your eyes, you're wide awake and ready to start smashing those goals and enjoying the life you deserve and living to your true potential. I hope you enjoyed that session this morning, and I hope you've taken up some tips to help you correct some of the things that have been going wrong in your life and to help you get back on a track to break those goals. There's an amazing year ahead of us, all new time, amazing hours, weeks, months ahead, and use that time to break all those long aspired goals. So let's hope everybody has a lovely day and enjoy some of the other sessions in the mind and body. Bye now.